Here's where it gets very odd. 3 years, $69 million for Edwin Diaz. So let's do the math. That's $23 million a year. It's being reported by several outlets that the Mets offered 3 years, $66 million with deferrals, but they had room to grow. And still, he goes to the Dodgers. Now, there are several things that you could decipher from this, and let's talk about it. Here's the deal. A, did he want no part of the Mets? Did he definitely want out? Because we hear rumors, we hear stories. Mike Puma has written a story in the New York Post about the toxicity in that clubhouse where Lindor was fighting with McNeil, and Lindor and Soto don't really have the chummy relationship. Maybe it was a situation where Diaz said, I'm out no matter what, because you can't tell me that the Mets could not have come up with $3 million more to match what the Dodgers gave. That's $1 million a year. And they didn't do it. They didn't do it. And here's the other angle I think that has to be looked at as well. Maybe the Mets didn't want him back. Maybe they made him an offer that was just good enough to turn down. And it looks like, hey, we're in. We were in, but he chose the Dodgers. But the reason I don't think that that's the case, wouldn't it have been better if they washed their hands and said, we don't want him back. We don't want him back. Nobody knows a player better than the team that had him. That's why I always say, like, when the Yankees signed Jacoby Ellsbury, you almost got the feeling this doesn't smell right. Why would the Red Sox allow Jacoby Ellsbury to go to the New York Yankees unless they knew something was up and that he was not the same player or was not going to be the same player over a 7-year contract? Maybe they knew that he would not fit well into the pressure of New York. So I always say when a division rival lets you sign one of their players, when they have the wherewithal financially to sign him, that is a big, big red flag.